Hey class, today we are going to look at true and false number sentences. So the first thing we need to do is know what a number sentence is. I have some examples written right here. One example is 2 plus 3 equals 5. We have another one that's 7 is less than 8. So it's going to be things that look similar to that, and we're going to just have to decide, is it true or is it false? So we're going to be working mainly with 3 symbols for this lesson. We're going to have the equal sign. We'll have a less than sign. A less than sign kind of looks like an L that's kind of been smashed a little bit. And then we have the greater than sign. So if we can remember what those 3 are, we're going to be a lot better off when it comes time to decide if they're true or false. Now, when we're working with a number sentence with an equal sign, I want you to think of it kind of like a balance, such as this. So I'm going to go ahead and put this spot right here is going to be kind of like an equal sign. So on that equal sign, things need to be the same on one side as they are on the other side. If things are the same, then they are equal. So, simple example, I have these 2 5-gram hexagons, I suppose we can call them. So if I put 1 on this side, you see it tips way over there. I put 1 on this side, and what should happen is eventually they should balance out because they are the same. And when they balance out, let me help it along just a little bit there. You should see that it looks like it's exactly straight across, so that means that those are equal. Now, let's say that I take this 10-gram and I stick this in here. Well, obviously that is no longer equal. So what we had is we had one that said 5 is equal to 5. Well, that one was good. That one's pretty obvious. Now we have something that's like 10 plus 5 equals 5. When we look at our balance, we can tell very, very quickly that that is obviously not true. So those are the types of things that we are going to be working with today. So I'm going to show you a couple of examples. I'm going to have you pause your video, and I just want you to put a big T or a big F by these when you determine if you think it is true or false. So the first one, we're going to have 15 plus 13 equals 28. So, true or false? I'm going to put the rest of them up here, and then we can kind of check your answers. So the next one, let's say 8 equals 5 times 3. I have 42 minus 12 equals 20. Then we'll have another symbol in there if we have something like this. 17 is less than 21. We have 3 equals 18 divided by 6. Remember that the slash here means division. And maybe let's look at one more. Let's say something like 5 is greater than 17. So I want you to look at those. You can pause your video with those on your screen. I just want you to write a big T or a big F next to each of those, and we'll be right back to check if you were right. All right, let's look at them. 15 plus 13. If we were to actually add those together, we should get 28. So we go ahead and write a big T by there for true. Second one, 8 equals 5 times 3. Are those the same on both sides? Well, on this side we have 8. On this side we have 15, so those are not quite equal, so I'm going to say that one is false. 42 minus 12 is actually going to be 30 and not 20, so that one is also false. 17 is less than 21. Well, that's true. 3 equals 18 divided by 6. That is actually true. And 5 is greater than 17. Well, obviously 5 is smaller than 17, so that one is false. So I want you right now to just be thinking, are you secure, developing, or beginning in this skill? And I want you to make sure that you're not rating yourself based on your multiplication facts or your division facts, that you're actually rating yourself on if you know the concept, if you can tell me if they are true or false. So mark that down now. Be ready to mark that tomorrow.